When I was a kid, my dad used to tell me that if I just worked hard, did my best, that it would pay off. And my mom always said that if I prayed, that God would see me through.
Around 8:55, 5 minutes before closing, we were getting stock. And a guy walks in wearing a ski mask, like this, and slowly pulls up a pistol, just so I could see it. And he places it on the side of my head like this.
You can talk about the trauma. And when you talk about it, you may or may not become less symptomatic. But it doesn't move the trauma.
Šizofrenija.
Šizofrenija.
Ljudi koji su dolazili u institucije ovakvoga tipa gotovo nikada nisu izlazili van da kažu da, mi smo sada izliječeni ljudi, molimo sad vratite nas u zajednicu. Oni su jednostavno došli ovdje u zadnju postaju svog života koja je znala trajati i više od 50 godina.
In 1980, American Psychiatric Association adopted a disease model and began to tell that story to the American public. You know who was so happy with that story? The pharmaceutical industry.
Which now wants to diseaseify every single experience because they want to sell their pills to treat it.
So now we believe in magic bullets. Pretty soon we're going to be having magic bullets for everything.
One of the things that's happened in our culture is that normal has been confused by marketers of all kinds with comfortable. And if you're uncomfortable in any way, there's something wrong.
The First World War, Spanish flu, the Great Depression, World War II, and the global financial crisis. Economically, Corona could be worse than all of them.
You can't go outside. You got to get your test. I got to give you the Corona vaccine. You know what? Your neighbors, who they fear-mongered, will also call the cops on you. This is fascism.
Thank you for shaking us and showing us we are dependent on something much bigger than we think. Thank you for making us appreciate the luxury we lived in, abundance of products, freedom, health, and realizing we were taking it for granted.
God has smiled on me. I understand it bothers you to see Bobby like this.
Mother, what's going on this morning? You know I hate to see my son like this.
I'm in college and my family just not well off.
How is she supposed to take her insulin if she can't afford it?
I don't have a solution for you right now, but I promise we will figure this out.
By all accounts, she should be dead. By all accounts, nothing that she's attempted in her life should have worked.
She told me I had 8 months to live.
There may be elements of this that are hard to believe.
My mom's a fighter. That's all she's ever been.
She said, I'm gonna fight it. And I'm like, well, if anyone can, Diana, you can do it.
I said to myself, I can stay with the chemical medicine of man and die, or I can do whatever is out there.
Your statement says, please pay $220,850.
We have to do something about the price of health care.
It's a right in our country, and we should have a right to health care.
Justice in health care. Justice in health care.
Our health care is in a crisis. This bubble is going to burst.